One moment, you're up in the sky, and the next, you're in a free fall, 10,000 feet above the ocean. You have 30 seconds between you and the water's surface, and it's these 30 seconds that define who you are. Because how we face the fall is what separates the pioneer spirit from the rest. This is your legacy.
Heritage is history. It speaks about a way of doing things or a way that things were done. It's a time capsule. When I first started, I wanted to buy watches to sell that I felt that if I couldn't sell it, I'd still enjoy it myself. The first watch that I happened to buy was Longines. Details for me are really important. There are so many different styles and types and variables which really make every watch almost unique. Watches have introduced me to a lot of people that I would now consider lifelong friends. Some people like vintage, some people like modern, but you all have the same feeling towards something. I love that something as simple as a watch can turn into a lifelong friendship. Sometimes you come across watches that you might buy purely motivated by profit, and occasionally you find a watch that's special because of its story, not just its appearance. The value of that watch is no longer monetary, it's something completely different. The handmade touch, to me, means that you know it's been done properly. Someone's put their expertise, their knowledge, their time into making sure something's been done properly. When you have something that's absolutely perfect, it's just incredible.
I would do anything actually to put time on my side. If I can have the magic recipe, I would do anything to gain more time. I mean, of course, when you're on the start gate, you want to beat the others, but it's also a race against myself. To be at the top level, you need to make a lot of sacrifices, and you have to commit to your goals and to what you believe in. You're 1 centimeter inside of the turn, you can straddle and be out. If you're too far from the gates, then you will lose time as well. So it's very important actually to be precise in your turns, in your movements, to be the fastest as you can without being over the limit.
So I remember when I was a kid and I got a t-shirt, and it wasn't so much about the brand, but what it was about was the quality of the material, the stitching, how it lasted, how many different wash cycles it probably went through, and yet it still kept its shape, it kept its color. That was the mark of good design. There's not many watches you get to see that sweeping hand. You technically have like a little motor on your wrist, don't you? That requires nothing else but quick wind or whatever. So I always look at little elements, little dinks, little marks, little, you're wearing a watch to look at the time. You're also looking at a piece of art. And I think that's probably just as important as the time. The shape of the hands, the color of the hands. And then little things like, is it central seconds? Is it sub-dial? Photography trains your eye to isolate certain details. It may sound illogical, but it's all about the design first and then the time second. Any watch can pretty much tell the time, but it's the way it's told which is more important.